Greetings, Virgo, love or fear here. Choices, all about the choices. Getting ready to do your twice a month love reading. I was going to do these weekly, and in fact, the other readings I said as much, but the time consumption and energy drain is honestly just too much. So I'll be doing these every other week instead, and something else on weekends in between. Let's see, I do offer individual readings. My contact information is offered below. This is a love relationship reading. Do keep in mind that love is universal and can apply to anything or anyone. So I will look at your overall energy. I will look at your love and fear inner and outer energies and the balancing energy, and do the same for whatever it is you are connecting with. And these are to aid you in moving forward from wherever you are right now, and guide you into a healthier, happier, more fulfilling, and abundant life. Because that's what love or fear is all about. Are the choices to empower and move forward. I think that's pretty much it. Just stay tuned for those updates on schedule and what I'll be doing moving forward. Everything's kind of still experimental right now. So we'll just kind of see how it plays out. So first we're going to look at your overall energy for this reading and get into your energy, and then I'm going to look at whatever it is you are connecting with, Virgo. And this is for the week, because it's what I started with, so that is what I'm going to finish with. And it could carry beyond, energy. It doesn't recognize time. It could be in the past, it could be in the future. I don't intentionally mess with the future, but I need to start remembering to include things about energy in reverse, even though energy is focused on the zodiac that I'm reading for. All right, Virgo. I'm getting 6 of Cups. I don't know if it's upright or reverse, but so there's something in your past energy for sure. Whether or not the card shows up. I think I'm getting a Fool. And maybe the World. We'll see what comes out. But for your overall energy for the week, 10, 11 to 10, 17, 20, 20 for Virgo. Flowering. Ooh, what a nice energy. Somebody got this during one of the daily. I don't remember who. Flowering, but it was paired with something heavy, I think. Or they got that, and I think it came out a couple times actually. I seem to channel more during the daily than these so far. And those are going to be restructured too. I'm not sure how yet. Okay, for Virgo. The week. Wow. Okay. Love energy, please. For Virgo. For 11 to 10, 17, 20, 20. Okay, person reverse. Inner. Wow. Fear. What is fear? Trying to jump ahead here, guys. Fear, Virgo, please. And the outer. Holy cow. Wow. Virgo. Holy cow. Balancing energy, please. There's a balancing energy. I almost don't want to clarify. I almost don't want to look at your person or connection. Whether it's a person or situation. With these court cards, I'm kind of guessing person. But maybe not. It could be an extension of your own energy. We'll find out. Balancing energy, please, for Virgo. Balancing energy for Virgo. Oh, I've gotten 2 out before. Yeah, it's not the right energy. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Virgo. This is... I may clarify this 8 of Wands. I don't know, because it's a moving... Well, what are you going to move it into? Moving away from... Oh, no, I got it. Let's see if these share some sort. Okay, love to inner. Love to inner. Or energy to inner. That's coming out a lot. Inner to fear. Wow. And fear to outer. Ooh. Outer to love, please. Holy cow. Virgo. Okay. Now to get into your person. Their overall energy. Or situation. I can't get away from person. I have not done that in any other reading where it was just like a section of vibing like a person rather than a situation. But we will see. Overall energy. Wow. Okay. I've actually never gotten that card. Yes, I have. It's just been a really long time. And this is the second one that's happening. Wow. The energy of this reading, Virgo, and this is not the kind of energy I am used to seeing, getting, or hearing about. So these are some, this is for some high level Virgos right here. So for the person or situation that this group of Virgos are connecting with. And their inner energy, please. Wow. Fear. Where's the fear, please? And outer. The outer energy of this connection, please. Wow. Wow. Okay. Bouncing energy. Sorry guys, that kind of surprised me a little bit. Are these all in reverse? They are. Guys, I may have to redo this because I feel like that's exactly what it is. I do apologize, everyone. I am going to have to redo because this deck, actually all the cards are apparently primarily upright. And I feel like because of that, some of those cards, it's not that the card's wrong, but I feel like maybe one or two of them were not positioned correctly, like they should be upright, not reverse. It just wasn't jiving, especially not with the overall energy. Okay, I went to a solid mix of, because I do read reversals, so I feel like that matters. And when they all come out facing one direction, sometimes that does happen. It just didn't feel right. Alright, let's try this again, guys. Love energy for the person or situation that Virgo is connecting with. I gotta go with my intuition on these things. 6 Cups. And inner energy for this situation or person, please. Interesting. Now, if all these come out reversed, we won't be doing that. Inner energy, please. Fear. Fear. That is a legitimate fear. Outer energy, please. Yeah, this is definitely a person. Could be somebody that's could be connecting with a Leo. Everything's here, really. Swords, Pentacles, Major, and Cups. Bouncing energy, please. Balancing energy. I'm just curious. This person's, at least externally, very much in their power. For this person, it's the Virgo's connecting with. Virgo, to see the Emperor as your inner energy, that is, honestly, that's freaking amazing. I know Virgo energy, that is incredible. Love to inner. Inner fear. And fear to outer. And outer to love. All right, wow, this is a power reading for some Virgos. All right. Holy cow. So let's start with your love energy. And I feel like actually the balancing energy and your love and your fear all go together. Because what I'm seeing is that there is the divine is bringing in an offer that you are willing to accept. However, there is this tendency to maybe attach too quickly. And the fear is attaching too quickly. So it's kind of trying to accept this offer and sort of move away from this overly rapid emotional connection. And I think that's kind of where the flowering comes in. Flowering is about growth, development, insight, intuition, and it is very much this water, emotion-based, intuitive energy. So I think there's an awareness, Virgo, of this rapid connection with people, and it can be deep, and it can be, connecting with the wrong energy or the wrong person. That can be very harmful. I do feel like there may be some, it feels like a hesitancy, like not necessarily a block, but definitely a caution. Because the fear is this rapid movement into things. But the universe is making an offer and you are accepting. And I think one of the reasons there's a movement, kind of an attempt to be cautious in this, is because you are finding your power within and your balance and your grounding. This is all four kings together. So it is like the penultimate masculine energy. I don't know if I'm reading for a masculine, but this is a masculine energy. There's a lot of masculine energy with a very feminine undertone, with the flowering and the Queen of Cups. And your outer energy, King of Wands. Somebody that knows what they want. Somebody that is very compassionate and giving and passionate in their beliefs and in their thoughts, but they aren't necessarily attached to them, because the Emperor is a balanced energy. So that means balanced in thought and emotion. And I think that's kind of where you're sitting with this. But it may still be kind of something that needs some additional development. The connecting energy for you between the love and the inner energy. Bear, Mama Bear, protective, finances, benefits, strong, affluence, muscular. That would definitely indicate a masculine. I don't know if I'm reading for a female with a lot of masculine energy or if I'm reading for a male that is masculine. It's uncommon, but it does happen. So boss, CEO, judge, bully if it's the negative energy. So this is a very dependable, reliable kind of energy, with the potential for a shadow side in the bullying and being a little overbearing, which the Emperor can be, depending on what's paired with it. Between the love or the inner and the fear, Libra. So you may have Libra in your chart, or you may be connecting with a Libra. But it's also the Justice card, which is balance. It's a very balanced energy. It is between the Emperor, the flowering, and this fear and this moving away from this rapid. And then you have the Magician, So you are actually manifesting your Emperor energy. You are manifesting this inner emotional balance. You are manifesting your own growth and development, which is incredible. Between the fear and the external stars, wishes, place, nighttime, falling in love, blessed hope, dreams, inspired providence, miracles. I feel like one of the reasons there is a fear about this is related to this star, to this wish fulfillment, to this desire, these dreams, and this magician. So you have the magician, and then you have this Eight of Wands, and then you have the star. So it's like there is this desire to create and manifest for yourself this dream fulfillment, but there's also a hesitancy. You know, this fear about being too impulsive. But it looks like with it being connected with the external energy and the King of Wands and knowing what you want and the Magician up here and the Emperor and this Four of Cups in reverse, I am going to guess that maybe you are succeeding in this manifestation. You've made the request and it kind of looks like it feels like it may be getting honored. Between the outer and the love, magnet, longing, desire, gravity, magnetic attraction, charm, je ne sais quoi, seduction, yearning. Which is appropriate if there's this, it could be an emotional codependence, so be cautious of that. You know, with the speed and the rate, it could be an emotional codependence, and then with the longing here. But you are moving into this, you are also creating this internal balance and this willingness to accept and to grow and to develop. So I feel like this is really sort of an in-process kind of arena. You do have this Emperor energy within, and there's this place in your love energy that may be a little bit unbalanced, and it's still in development, flowering, not flowered. And that's okay. It's not necessarily out of all the things that could be considered somewhat toxic, and it depends on how you're manifesting, because there's no stagnancy here, because you're not refusing the gifts of the universe, because there is an active movement into this Emperor energy within, and you know what you want, and there is an awareness of this kind of dynamic within yourself. This is an appropriate fear, hesitancy. It's a pause to check in with yourself. And I feel like that is a balance, because if you are prone to this kind of emotional codependence, you're not blind to it. Otherwise the Emperor wouldn't be here. And the universe wouldn't be granting your wish fulfillment. And I feel like they are, because of this. And then there is an awareness here of, caution. And Justice to the Magician card, that's about balanced manifestation. This is not a karmic kind of situation. This is a balanced connection. So whether it's this one or a different one that may be coming later, but there is what you're manifesting is balanced. It is divine. So, I mean, you have a lot of major arcanas here. You have, you know, the Magician, the Justice card, the Star card, the Emperor. You really can't get any better than that. I mean, you can, but the Sun card's not here. To your person, their overall energy, playfulness. So they could be a young, youthful energy. They could just be a lot of fun. Playfulness is not going to carry the heavy burden, with one exception in that they may be. So this person is a clown, right? Which is a great light, wonderful. It can be a lot of fun, but you do want to watch. Again, we have that balance. So if somebody's too silly, they can be frivolous, and they can be kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Frivolous and flighty. So we'll see what the rest of the cards say, and that'll give us more of an idea if this is more of just a generally youthful, fun, enjoyable kind of energy, or is this somebody that is, you know, maybe a little bit on the unreliable side just because they're enjoying life a little too much and not being responsible enough. So in this connection's love energy is the Six of Cups in reverse. So they are actually maneuvering into a state of self-love as well. They're letting go of the past, releasing past energy, which usually implies being more present in the moment. Their inner energy is the Three of Pentacles in reverse. The Three of Pentacles upright is about partnership, collaboration. In some decks, it can mean a third party. In this one, it is very much about collaboration, partnership, but it's in reverse. So that would suggest that either they don't want one, is the energy of that. They don't want a partnership or collaboration. And I feel like that is probably due to the fear energy. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is about betrayal. If you look at coloring of the card, when it's reversed, it looks like blood. It's a very painful energy. It's somebody that has suffered at the hands of somebody trusted. So they may not want to, within their inner sense, is to not move into another situation that maybe could result in, you know, experiencing this kind of pain again. Now, the inner energy can be at the soul level. It can also be at the head level. It can be their thoughts. So almost more ego. So this could be a belief, and I'll explain why I think that's a belief rather than what actually is for them. And their outer. They give the impression of being very strong and independent. Being on their own, in their power, That is their outward expression of themselves, and they probably are in their power, with the exception of this fear and this not wanting collaboration or partnership. So if this is the person you are connecting with and there is an energy of wanting to move towards them, and here's the other thing, this Eight of Wands is moving straight towards them. And this Three of Pentacles may give the appearance that they are not interested. And that they're strong and perfectly fine without. However, balancing energy. This is why I think this may be a belief in the head rather than what's in the emotion. Because in the emotion, I also feel like this is the Six of Pentacles is that letting go of the past is tied into this Ten of Swords, this betrayal. Letting go of the past pain, and it is taking probably a lot of strength and endurance, and it may be very difficult, so they may not feel like getting into another connection is in their best interest. But the balancing energy for all of this is the Page of Cups, which is the encouragement to make a small step forward. Allowing at least the beginning of the potential for a new connection. In the joining energy between, we'll start with I'm going to start here. Between the outer and love. White Wolf. Confidence, guidance, trust your gnosis, freedom, resilience, stamina, believe in your power. So between the Strength card and the Six of Cups in reverse. What was I just saying? That this releasing is taking a lot of strength. Between the love and the inner. Memory, hidden mystery, secrets, the unknown, philosophy, intellect, knowledge, education. That is all head stuff. That's all what's in the brain, in the mind, the external experiences. Let's see if the other card supports. The inner to the fear connection. Anchor, stable, enduring, solid, steady, restrain, secure, persevere, willpower, advantage, fortitude. What I get from this is that between the Strength and the Three of Cups, or Three of Pentacles in reverse, is maybe they feel like they are the only ones they can rely on. They're the only ones they can depend on. They're the only ones they can trust in order to not go through this Ten of Swords experience again. So there's a high level of independence here. Between the fear and the outer, things work against you, but persistence pays off. Determined repetition, making dreams real. I feel like this person has this desire, this inner desire, otherwise it wouldn't be the balancing energy. I feel like Page of Cups. Things work against you, which would be this pain. but persistence pays off. Determined repetition making dreams real. I don't know that this person, it may be true for some that they do want to stay independent. But I think what I feel is that there is so much heavy energy here because of what has occurred. And this is a very strong person, obviously. They can depend on themselves. They know what they're doing. They know their mind. They know how to move through. It doesn't mean it's easy. They know how to stabilize themselves. They know how to function within the framework of their being. The overall energy, though, is playfulness, which is not showing up anywhere in here. So it may be, Virgo, that this is an energy that is hidden between the love and the inner, secrets, the unknown, hidden mystery. And this is heavy energy, and for something to be stable and enduring, it needs to be balanced. And this kind of, and it's not a dark, heavy energy, it's just a heavy energy. Like they are just going through a lot within. It's not negative. I mean, this pain is, it's uncomfortable. It hurts, right? But it's not something that's going to stop them or hold them back from doing their work to move through this pain. But they are going to be hesitant, I feel like. And maybe what it is, Virgo, with this playful energy, you have a much lighter energy going on. And you have this Emperor. So maybe this connection, the purpose of this connection, because everything has a purpose, is perhaps you're going to bring some lightness to help balance this thick, heavy energy that they are going through. That you are going to bring something to ease this process for them. They are not in a state of depression or sadness per se. I mean, there's pain, of course, when someone feels, betrayed, or feels like they are alone, or feels like, because this independent energy is, I mean, you have a white wolf by themselves. Wolves are pack animals, just like people. It's a white wolf, but it's by itself. So it may be this person has gotten so accustomed to doing everything on their own that they've forgotten that this was there. And maybe that's something you will be bringing to the table, Virgo. Either way, even though there's not really strength, that's it. It's the only major arcana for them. It's a strength card. But you have all this power. You can manifest, and you have justice, and you have Emperor and Star. So you have the power, you have the ability, willingness. It's up to you. This is a heavy energy. It's like I said, it's not bad, but it is heavy, and it is difficult, and it is a painful process. But that balance for them to get into a space to give and receive connection to know that these things, maybe they don't always have to be so independent and self-reliant. But just as you're hesitant to go too fast, you know, they're gonna be very, very slow, most likely. You know, because they do have all this going on, and you have a little bit going on. This is actually a very, very, very good reading, Virgo. This is an impressive reading, especially your energy with these major arcanas and all the it's just a very light, positive, you know, so what if you get a little attached too quickly? Be cautious. This is a legitimate fear. So there's something else in this space too, because when we're codependent, it's still fear-based, but I don't feel like it is a block for you. I think it's something to be aware of and to be alert about. But you know what you want, and you are willing to pursue and go after it. Just requires a little balancing, just like this person requires a little balancing. But your energy may be exactly what this connection needs, you know, to remember this part of themselves. Because I do feel, I don't see anything light here. There's nothing light. It's all very heavy energy. It's not at all bad, but it is just heavy. It's a I don't want to call it a burden, because it's this person doesn't perceive it as a burden. They perceive themselves as being plenty strong enough to move through this on their own. Doesn't mean anyone should. There's a lot of hate. So, Virgo, amazing reading. You know, is this person your wish fulfillment? Don't know. Hard to say. But it does look like this is potentially very beneficial because of your speed and their slowness and caution. So if nothing else in that regard, you may be able to help balance each other. One to slow down, one that's too fast, and one to kind of get the other one more open in their heart energy. And maybe have the ability to connect or trust connections that they can be stable and secure and steady, rather than something to fear. So I'm going to go ahead and pull an oracle card for you, Virgo. I'm very impressed by your energy. Just regardless of this connection, this other person, you are manifesting some amazing things, regardless. And that is great to see. Okay, for Virgo. Guys, I have like 3 more readings to do, and I think they just might have to wait. Ooh. I'm making out 3. Ooh, it is one of these. I don't feel like it's this one. Okay, that would definitely be. Okay. I kind of thought it was this one, but wanted to glance and see. I surge on the uprising wave of love. And I think this applies to both you and your person. My life can be summed up in 3 accounts. I was raw, I was cooked, and I was burned. I surge on the uprising wave of love. No gravity can stop me from rising. The moon pulls the tide of life towards her, and my soul in oneness with all life answers her call. Where are they? I think I did. That can be an eyeball. It can be the moon. A wave of love consumes me, and upwards I fly, flying through water to greet her shining body. Led by my heart, my wits are addled, and my mind becomes a blurry mass. Queen of Cups in reverse. And I so feel instead, feel the truth of her love and the divine reflection she shines back at me from her radiant heart. Greater forces of planetary movements affect us. Wow. We are currently in Mercury retrograde at the time of this reading. We experience day and night through the interplay of the earth, the sun, and the moon. This is a profound and obvious effect. The movements of the cosmos affect us deeply, body and soul. Some movements are perhaps less obvious in form, but are just as great, if not more so, in effect upon our spiritual growth and life experiences. Spiritual growth. You're going through a cycle, or very soon will be, by which you will be moved by forces greater than your own personal will. This is a karmic period of time during which the movement of greater planetary bodies will have an impact upon the earth and humanity. Wow, they're nailing that. This is the way of things, greater cycles affecting smaller ones. I feel like that is very much this Justice card, as well as Mercury. The smaller ones are not less important, but they do have to bow to the power of the great in oneness with the magnificent unfolding divinity that is life itself. What we always have at our disposal is choice as to how we respond to those affecting movements and cycles. The effect of this karmic cycle now unfolding in your life is to bring you into sweet surrender, awakening into greater love. Really? What a delicious divine destiny. However, even if we sense at one level that a shift has a positive end in store for us, we can encounter resistance and fear born of the ego in response to this stirring of spiritual uprising. Fear. The ego being prior experience. The stirring of spiritual uprising, and coming into this more fully into this emperor energy, the magician, justice, manifestation of your dreams and wish fulfillment. We may quake in our holy body and wonder if everything is getting out of control and into some disorder. We will be right in our sense of imminent chaos. The disorder, however, is the ego perspective because its range of vision is too small, too limited to comprehend the greater workings of the planetary systems that move life toward love. Again, in wish fulfillment, I do feel like that may be this connection. That is as it should be. The teacup is not made to hold the ocean, just actually a cup of tea. But if we begin to imagine that the cup of tea is preferable to the ocean simply because it is more containable, how much we miss out on. And how terrifying when we are actually thrown into the ocean and moved by it. Its sheer power, its wild force, and its passionate dance with the Moon Mother might have us fearing that we most certainly will die. Yet the only thing that is dying here and now is your grasp, your attempts at control. Your attempts at control. Why? Because your heart is more powerful than your fear, and it wants to live in total trusting surrender of the unfoldment of life's genius. What a wise intention that is. And they're talking about the justice right here, about the divine intervention. Why seek to impose a smaller and less interesting story upon life when the great master storyteller is weaving a fantastic tale of great love, great adventure, and sublime spiritual success? No, it is wiser, wilder, and more fun. I have a feeling that's your purpose for this person. More fun to surf the great wave of consciousness seeking to overtake you now. Dive in, beloved, surge with it. You are being given a gift of grace in this oracle, the promise that you won't drown, and that you will, in fact, be given a glimpse of your own divinity should you choose to accept whatever will be offered to you. Your own divinity. And with the Magician card and the flowering, this is your divinity right here. This is your divinity within. Don't try to swim against the tide of your own life journey. Go with it. The divine is here waiting for you, orchestrating waves upon which you may reach the heavenly shore. Yes, the divine is there waiting for you, waiting on a picnic blanket. Kind of like that. A fabric of the heavens with a sacred feast of earthly bounty just now being unpacked in your honor. Get yourself into that ocean and ride those waves to your sacred date with the divine right now, sweet beloved. Surfs up. This oracle comes with a message for you. There are changes happening that will be out of your control. This is because you are ready for accelerated life change. Rather than paddling, you'll be caught up in a wave and moved further and faster. Let yourself surge on with the energy of what is happening, leading with your heart and just going with whatever unfolds. This will bring you to the best fortune and open you up to the divine destiny that is your birthright in this lifetime. Sacred honoring ritual. Place your hands on your heart and say the following. The grace of life touches my heart, and I am courageous. I surge, I rise, I meet the divine beloved in every twist and turn. I journey home on the wave of love, and I graciously accept the hand of my divine beloved, guiding me now through love, mercy, and grace. So be it. Close your eyes and focus on your heart. If you wish, you may like to intend to connect to a feeling of love for your heart, wise guide that it is. And I feel like in this oracle, it is actually encouraging the facing of your fear by flipping this queen upright, being fully cognizant and in your majestic heart space and allowing whatever comes, no matter how fast. And because this is your fear, that's part of this flowering, that's part of getting into your Emperor energy. And it's part of this justice experience. It is a lesson. Because the Emperor and the Empress are the embodiment of all the kings and all the queens. And that includes, and we have both Emperor and Empress. Now, a bunch of kings came out for you. And this one queen, and she came out reversed. So this is, you already have the Emperor energy. This is a balancing in the beginning of that wholeness and that completeness within. To get all the queens so that you have the Emperor and the Empress contained in one space, in one energy, which is you. Which is the most divine love that you can have. So, for the Virgos that this resonates for and with, who are on this part of the journey, this is an amazing reading. And I am honored, as always, to offer this to you, although they will be getting shorter. But in the meantime, I will see you guys soon. And you are clearly blessed and clearly loved and clearly guided. So until next time, blessings.